Okay, now I'm in the spot where I wanna be.
Anytime you're ready, check it.
From ghetto to ghetto, to backyard to yard, I'm too hot for TV, for cheesy.
It's what y'all all been waiting for, ain't it?
A big shot for egotistical bastards.
Shining star.
What more can I say? It's the return of Biggie.
Lights, camera,
Action. Greetings and salutations. It's me. It's your boy Biggie B, 42, coming at you live and in Technicolor. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Randy. Kyrie Leah Smith with the like. Thank you so much for that, Randy. Again, man, Randy, I'm so sorry. I always tell everybody this when it comes to death. You know, celebrate the life. The life is what made it. You know, the life is what makes it all worth it. So that's it. Celebrate the life. All right, people. Guys, don't be shy. Drop those 4 2s in the chat. Let me know you're there. That's the little way we say hi around here at Biggie B42. My name is Biggie B42. We're doing a little surprise stream right now during the day just for you. We're going to play a little Madden, get some football in, get all excited for football season, so that's really cool. Don't forget, we go live tonight, also at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 40 Tuesday. You can check out different things to be interactive with the stream, exclamation point facts, exclamation point news, exclamation point roll, to try to roll 42, exclamation point squad. And there's so many different things that you can do to be interactive with the stream. The stream's not just about me, it's about you as well. So, that being said, we're going to jump into some games. Some daytime games. We're going to play some Madden today during the day.
Do you think you're going to be able to be like a family unit?
So before this stream gets kicked, we're going to go ahead and just start a party. That way we don't got to hear him. You know, I'll try to help distract you there, Rand, if you're down. Missed you last night for Most Wanted Mondays.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets.
Get our day started. It'll be a hard game.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
Nailed.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
That works.
The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. On third and long, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
How situation play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
See how this goes.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Mahomes throw caught by Gray. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh boy.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches. As we just
See, like, that dude should not at all
he
have
really
gone
looks like a
for
wide
it.
receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Let's see.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes, sacking him on the first drive. That's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
He's going to do a drag route.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
That was big.
Here's Hardman to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
All right.
At their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 27-yard
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he
Life
played
is
me
one that's going to be
out.
intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes
That was a
this
good
thing
pick.
all the way down near the 20-yard line.
by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh,
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, a
That was
22-yard
great.
touchdown grab.
Come on.
And the
That
Chiefs
was, like,
use the
awesome
early
play.
turnover to get on the board
the interception, you
first
played
here in
me
this
out
one.
into that play right
On
away.
that
Good
connection,
shit.
it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best
Kavon's gonna go
quarterback
for
receiver
2.
combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
7. Jets, nothing.
I don't really get the traction I used to get, huh?
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
It is what it is, huh? Hit or miss, hit or miss.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Build up some confidence.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. First down, here's the run with Cook. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Next, receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's keep this train rolling. I hear the train. It's coming around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I...
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it.
You're really good at those.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Like, you're really good at those. That's pretty cool.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. In the very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Nico Hardman, 52 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I love RPOs. I do. Guys, don't be shy. Hit that smack that like button.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Share. We're trying to get the shares out. That's the most important thing I can ask for doing that.
Taken
Like
at the goal line.
Yeah.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well. And
Kyler with the like. What up, Kyler?
It's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes.
Yeah, move the line. See how.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to get this
move the line. I got
40
picked up on the
before it's
double
taken
block.
down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Yeah, there's
This pass caught by
that.
Gray. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give right side for Pacheco. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
We're not going to act like
there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
See if I can pull this off. Let's try to get the sack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Gray. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Mahomes now on the sneak. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Now Gray. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra play by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. You got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
You gotta get it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Look, good hands there defensively, and it's second down.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Got a man, that's Lazard. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete.
Yep.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers to throw once more.
How is that not pass interference?
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
We're going for it. This is a big play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by his big tight end. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Cook. He's brought over here. No timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Cook.
No! Ow, I fell off my chair. Ow!
Stonewalled at the 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I needed that touchdown.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
they're on the 16-yard line.
I fell off my chair. That really hurt.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll
God.
It comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll run for it with Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was a huge play on 3rd down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Running for it. Here's Cook.
Wow!
Got there. Did they stop him? They
That's
did.
twice,
Turned
man.
away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
We couldn't ask for much
Fuck,
more at this
man.
point in
Fuck.
the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll get it out to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm not the best Madden player, so there's intrigue in every time I play Madden.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Quentin Jefferson. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes.
A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
A gain of 22 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. As time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Every time we're getting
you are
close,
watching the NFL
they just,
on EA Sports. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Comfortably another one here, and now they're staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
All right.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And again, it's Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
He's got his target. That's complete.
That's what I'm talking about.
But not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now Cook running right. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
All right.
Rodgers now to throw. His throw incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. I still want to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
He's got the hook up to Lazard.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They get this out quickly to the left side, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker.
They just
The
get me
Jets
every
try, but the
fucking
fourth down
time.
play doesn't work.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took his shot as he let that go. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh,
Middle of the field, and he's got
what a
man
play.
complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Oh.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
26 yards.
And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
That was rude. See? And that's why I don't compliment people.
Now after
when
the
I'm playing.
touchdown,
Like,
here's
oh, good
Butker
game,
on to
you
kick
know.
it away. And he's taken it all the way back for the return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. Now Rodgers. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's see what this suggests.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively, and then reassess where we are. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stop.
Don't be scared. Smack that like, drop the 4-2 in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. We still got to get this. You know, we got to stop here.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Damn.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Thought I was going to get it. Was that a halftime touchdown?
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
It was
What
that
a finish in this
halftime
one, Charles.
touchdown.
You know, this
I'm gonna
group, they
lose this
come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
I just couldn't get into the end zone. And I was being, what's it called? Stubborn. How about it? Stubborn. I was being stubborn. Okay. I did want to change my jerseys. Let's do. Let's load another game. Hey, what up, Echo? All right. I can't believe
We're
how
just
happy I
about
am
9 miles from downtown Manhattan.
Hey, I don't know if you're a talker or not, but I can't tell you how excited I am to be playing the Bills because I've been playing the same fucking teams over and over again. And finally somebody's the Bills, like somebody's not the Chiefs or the Eagles. So thank you. I hope you don't kick my ass too bad.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
I had a lot of sacks in that game, too.
Allen off the play fake. Open man downfield is Davis.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Fighting him off. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
The dog barks in the background.
Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Look at the big fella go.
Oh, no.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Harris going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Damian
Thought I had
Harris taking it in from a yard out.
Yeah,
and the Bills
it's
are on the
intriguing
board
because I'm a
first here
lovable
this
loser.
afternoon.
Can I get the win?
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
All right.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
We really do got to stick to the game.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
It's a good defense, so it's going to be strong.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Why?
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing it up 4th down.
That's true. They were up to the challenge. They don't know that I'm on a losing streak. I got nothing to lose here. I'm trying to create
a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Grinding.
This 2nd and 4.
If he comes in, if 23 comes in.
Here's Cook again. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah. He's matched up good.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Up the middle, it's Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing is Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown, Jets.
All right.
Garrett Wilson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Wow. I ate like the entire clock off of that shit. That was crazy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense
They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Almost had the pick.
Falling incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wow.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now that's a play to applaud, because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read.
And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Williams. Trying to just move it.
Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big
That
yardage
time
there on
I
the
got
scramble.
burnt
It gets him a
on
first
that.
down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And down inside the 15 he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Better call that timeout.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis on Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
I want the ball at halftime.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
At the 23-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
What the fuck?
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Rodgers. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On second down, this is Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On third down, here's Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
I'm like all in my head right now, man. I fucked my shit up.
Allen.
Look, He's just running away.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Get stuffed. The last game I just got played, I got stuffed on the 1 yard line 8 times.
Now Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield,
yeah, I'm a Jets fan.
34 yards. And the Bills
like,
are
this
able
game's
to
already
add
a
on
flush.
to that lead.
I'm using this in my head.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
It's a team that they're fallible.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
That's true. It ain't over till it's over. I just haven't. I'm on a 3-game losing streak right now. My
it's good
record
to make it
below
17-7.
And I'm always the Jets. Like, I'll only be the Jets online against people. 'Cause that's my team. Like, that's actually my team. They're good. So it's like the whole reason why I'm playing Madden is to be the
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
But I'm even like responding to the announcers.
Hardman, he is not
like, oh, and he tries to force it in.
So
like, no, I fucking
drive
didn't.
At the 25.
I was running the ball great my first drive. It's just I took 5 minutes off the clock doing it. So I burned out a lot of clock. Just
the New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, I just fucking... Oh!
In the middle of the field,
I wasn't expecting to catch it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, yeah, the vintage jerseys.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
I just need to get into the end zone.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah, those are the New York
They'll
Titans.
run with Cook, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Yeah, man. Yeah. These are the when the AFL jerseys. They weren't the Jets, though. You know what I mean? I don't understand how franchises get the rights to certain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's second.
And they're not going to get to the line
no,
to run another
the
play.
Titans
So we will switch
were the
ends
Oilers.
as the
See, that's what
third
I'm saying.
quarter has come
The
to a
Titans were the
close.
Oilers, and
We'll
then they just got
return
a
with
new
more
name.
after this break.
I don't know if it's
You're
an
watching the
AFL
NFL
thing
on
or
EA Sports.
I'm not that in tune.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Allen.
And dude's all by himself.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Fucking A.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Man,
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Harris running straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Thank you,
and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
You can't ask me that. I'm totally biased. I really honestly think the Jets stand a chance. I mean, I'm going to always lean towards the Chiefs being the favorite because obviously they're
the New York offense taking over for their next possession. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here.
And the NFC side is weird. Like, I don't know if the Eagles are actually that good, but I don't know who's going to come out of the NFC. So,
because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Cook will score. Touchdown, New York.
Sometimes offense can get too cute.
That's, I feel the same way. Look,
nothing fancy about this
I can't say other than Patrick Mahomes.
We get a seal here, and
who's
we get a
good
seal here, and we run this play in the
on that team.
alley.
Like Travis Kelce's awesome, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He's really likable, so it's easy to be like, yeah, he's good. But like on the other side of that, like who else is good on that team? Why are they so good? It doesn't make sense. Is it really Andy Reid? Is Andy Reid really the reason that they're out scheming
for the PAT.
everybody to the point of winning? Is that what Bill Belichick was doing? But at the time with Bill,
and this is up and good to make it a 17-14
I mean, you can look at their defense and be like, oh my God, these guys are definitely the best at their position in the league. Like Teddy Bruschi really was the best at his position. And as a Jets fan, I don't want to admit that.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Well, I tell you, they say some shit about Kirk Cousins.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I'm so happy to have Dalvin on my team. Like, I don't know how y'all feel about losing him, but I'm so happy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation.
I agree. He is really good. He gets all the pressure of everything that's going on with the team not doing well.
Gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
But like,
if you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second
like,
and 8
quarterbacks always get the weight of the team. So I don't know why, like why people gotta treat Kurt like that. But on the same side, like, your head coaching just hasn't done its job. Parker.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
Come on, man.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game.
And, you know, that's the thing. Like, getting him getting paid, he got humbled.
Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds.
God damn it.
Before he's inside the 30.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's exciting stuff.
They run it again with Cook. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bills will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
I didn't see that.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot
of defenders. Is he going to be the number 2 to Addison?
Partner, so if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
They got me picking up fucking. I might just pick
this
him
is
up
1st and 10.
Sleeper for later in the season.
Now Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted.
Wow.
And that should do it.
Good game.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to
That was
have
a great
great
game,
field
T-Town.
position here as
Great
this is
game.
returned just shy of midfield.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
Yeah,
Doesn't
man, that's
matter whether
right.
you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
Again, another loss.
Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
I got to get back to what I was doing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
Unbelievable. Gonna keep going at it, though. New game. God damn. Yes. I don't want to play the fucking Chargers. God, I need an easy fucking win. Why can't I just get an easy win? Oh, that's what I guess it's supposed to be. Let me get somebody that wants to be the readers. Right? Nope. I can deal with this at least somewhat. Here we go. 0-0.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Jets.
If we both lost our last game, I'm trying to figure out how home works. If you lost, you play, you get to be the home team, and if you're on a bigger losing streak, you get to be the home team.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
All that for nothing. We need to get confident. That's what we need. It's a little bit of confidence. Let's see how he plays. Hey, I appreciate you, Nick. If you could share a little bit before you leave, you drop some shares all out there. I appreciate you.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Gino. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game.
Those are the plays.
We know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
No, it won't.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
We need a big play here.
Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Forced out to his left.
Oh, man.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
But just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
Announcers do need to fuck up.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The
What
legwork
can't
there
Aaron
getting him the
Rodgers
1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. He'll get this to about the 38.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Got to shake it off and get going.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Uh-oh, did I just... Or, yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he backs it away. Incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Running left is Walker. Brought down at the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
I am frustrated.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Fuck! Meow.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Now Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down.
Cook makes the catch on the out route.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on,
His
Biggs.
throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
At the 35-yard line.
Rodgers again now. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Rodgers.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the catch for him there on this drive,
Gotta get my shit
Brandon,
together.
it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's Walker to start the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That was Carl Lawson.
I'm so mad at myself.
Time, and he gets the stop.
I can't stop turning it over the last 3
way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Gino. He's going to get this complete here to lock it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
You went out of bounds, dog.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I think I did speed.
Gino now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Didn't open man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's fucking go. Come on.
Now it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
What's up, John? Jonathan when you build.
Myers' kick
Get
is
my butt
good.
kicked again. It's my
And that
birthday.
will
We're
extend
alive,
their lead
but I
even
got
further.
Well, they already
It's
had
like a
the
whole
early
waste to
lead,
be
and they
going
get the
live
interception,
country.
Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Big yardage that time
Thank
for the
God.
Jets. 54 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. all their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
And take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 26 yards.
Now Gino on first down.
The Seahawks, first down.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Good game.
DK
I'm a quit.
Metcalf. In the
You knocked the
final
life out of
seconds
me.
of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
Yeah. I'll concede defeat. Look. Let me see my stats now. I'm 16-21. I'm on a 4-game losing streak. Who am I going up against? Look at my ranking. I don't care what jerseys I get. Hey, good luck, man. I'm on a 5-game losing streak now. Should be an easy game for you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins.
He's got an echo going on, so I don't hear that. Which is fine. This is unbelievable.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Jets.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Dolphins' 14-yard line.
And incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds.
bounds right there.
Damn.
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Still in it.
Zerline on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Jets 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
That's good for Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
And again, it's Tagovailoa.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second down and 4.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Oh, the juke. It'll be a pickup at 16 and a Dolphin first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide what a guy has done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking
for a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And ball will lay in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's Rodgers. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence. The last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, 73 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
That's not fair. That's an advantage they get.
Trying to chase it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Now Tua. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Hitting me.
It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down they go with Mostert again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 of the game.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times for passing touchdowns. But guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Muscle burst right there.
Here's Mostert. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I was like, oh, I'll fit in an extra stream today.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Me all day, dog. All day.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
That was interesting.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1.
At the 24-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I mean, I'm trying to stay in it, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's not that useful.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, New York.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers now on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jets.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Oh, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Rodgers Woo! On second down.
Yeah.
Tries to force it in,
I am
it's
fucking...
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just
How you
shy
doing,
of the
Nick?
20.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense...
Oh, you got to take that. The ball was in your fucking chest,
That's
bro.
a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tua to try again on second down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, but I don't get the pick. And now he's going to go for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
First and goal, New York.
Now Rodgers. Swinging this out right here for Cook. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And
the
through
Jets
the air.
take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Rodgers will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What do we got going on?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
I mean, it's funny.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Rodgers. They'll dump this off to Cook. He's going to have the first down, more than that. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
I was out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Rodgers again now.
Oh,
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
too many people.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The quick slam caught. Touchdown, Jets. Nicole Hardman. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
A big mistake there. You just got the lead fourth quarter, and now they start at the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Yeah.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And his throw here is incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air so that you guys on defense.
What up, Steve?
They feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete.
My
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Tua signaling to change things up. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football.
Oh, yeah?
Almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They complete it to Hill. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave it with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. There's that man again. It's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2
he's gonna
before
go
going out of bounds.
He's going to go.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he's not going to get in.
And he's not going to get in.
The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Thank you. They like the confidence he showed. So do I. It's been a hard game. He's taunted me a lot. Geraldo, coming to support her. Appreciate you, bro.
And 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he's out of bounds, able to take this run up to the 35.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Here's 1st down. first down. Here's the run with Cook. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run again on first down. Cook. A nice little juke. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They
Double
get the
their
first
pleasure for
and save a
sure.
timeout. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Nope.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. He takes it across for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Dogs don't take. My female dogs. Male dog is dog.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
Who knows if this where's this going? Yeah, so they're going to
take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout.
Oh, God.
Instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Oh, it was very good. No, I'm gonna torture myself with one more. Because I'm trying not to smoke a cigarette. The Bengals, here we go.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Hoping I can win.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, Burrow.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. This pass complete to Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as a tackle made at the 42.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Now Burrow on first down. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Burrow will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports.
I love it.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Touchdown,
damn it.
Joe Mixon, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bengals.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
That's a pick. That's a fucking pick. Because
it's going to be intercepted. with a pick. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
He'll buy some time right.
Many of y'all could have traded the fucking ball.
Say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Got his tight end. That's complete. Brad Smith able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 24 now, here's second down and 1. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Down the right sideline. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Nicole Hardman, 76 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a busted coverage.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Burrow. In trouble here. Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw
right.
incomplete.
That was a big play by me for the defensive end. I'm pretty fucking proud of myself right now.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That's taken it around the 40. 51 yards on the punt there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll get it inside the 20. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Rodgers now looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown!
That's what the fuck you're talking about.
As the first half is winding down, and the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
I mean, this
And
is
not only
huge
that,
momentum
they get the
for
ball
me.
to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right? Where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's run. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at the start of the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Let's see what they decide to do.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. First down there on a pick on the 25.
This is a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
The announcers.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the
Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point.
I had to go for it on foot. I'm going to miss this.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Here's Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to the 32. First down. Here's Burrow.
Oh, come on.
First pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On second down, here's Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On blitz. Oh, I'm blitzing.
And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And down he goes at the 49.
And down he goes.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
One thing you're looking for when you're on drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good...
Whoa! I needed that. Oh, I needed that.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I needed that, guys. Let's go. I fucking needed that.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Rodgers to throw.
What the fuck?
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him.
No, I'm not going to fucking field.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
I'm not fucking kicking a field goal. I'm up by 8 points.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Cook will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Cook will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Running for it, here's Cook. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
So friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No.
It's a good game by me.
Okay.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you later on tonight. All right? 40 Tuesday tonight, playing with friends. See you guys there. It's your boy Biggie B, 42, saying, I'll catch you on the flip side.